The following program is intended for mature audiences.
Do y'all see how Kenneth Petty's alleged accuser did Jaguar Wright? Look, y'all, I'm just trying to make sense of this stuff because they double talking people. And I'm sorry if a lot of people can't catch on, haven't catch on, or won't catch on. You can't double talk me and tell me anything. That's what they just did with Jaguar Wright. Everything is a double talk with this girl and these platforms that she going on. I'll give you an example. She got on that platform and stated she don't know what Jaguar Wright talking about. She ain't seen the video. That's a lie. Girl, you seen this video. Y'all think that that lady is not sitting at her house paying attention to all this chaos that she got going on the internet surrounding Nicki Minaj and Kenneth Petty? Stop it. She is on the internet and she is watching anything that has anything to do with her, Nicki Minaj, and Kenneth Petty. They played Jaguar Wright. Jaguar Wright only stating what they told her. And now they trying to make it seem like she lying or she crazy. And then the double talk come in. I don't know what Jaguar Wright talking about. Girl, yes you do. She repeating what you told her. Okay? And then she'll turn around and say, I thank Jaguar Wright for helping me and giving me encouragement and all that. That's double talk. When these people sit up and tell y'all, why can't we question things? Why not? When they say, how are we going to question this? Why not? So we just supposed to believe what she's saying? These are some serious allegations, people. If you sit here and you tell me the marshals called you to tell you that they 10 minutes away from your house, what's your address? How are they going to tell you that they 10 minutes away from your address if they ain't already got it? Y'all, this stuff don't make sense. And another double talk. When they sit up and say, they got proof. And then they show y'all screenshots of alleged text messages and emails and phone call records. Let me tell y'all something. Those type of things can be manipulated. It's so many apps out here. How do y'all think that these people make these fan pages of these celebrities when they're using the same profile picture? There's an app out. It's a lot of them where you can just download this app and get a different telephone number every time you use the app. It happened to me. I dumped someone. This person was calling and playing on my phone. I blocked the main number. I turn around, this person calling me from a different number every day, all day. I'm like, at first, I was like, how is this person using all these different phones all day long? So, the youngins in my family told me, girl, it's an app. I look into it, it's several apps. So these things can be manipulated, and y'all acting like Y'all don't know this. You know, if you sit up here telling people that you moved 3 times, then turn around on a different day, you telling us you moved 4 times, how do you think some people are not going to catch on to that? It's all you got to do is just pay attention to the videos. I mean, I'm sorry that some people are that naive to just listen and believe because they so animated and dramatic and loud. So on the surface, you'll believe it. Because here's the thing. That's what I did. I did it with this case and I did it with R. Kelly case. And until these women kept trying to force it on us and convince it onto people, everything was believable. But once you get invested in it and do your research and pay attention to what these people say every time they come down to the internet, you'll think different. And that's what she has done. This lady is not being honest. I don't believe her. And it's not up to me to believe her, but they pushing it on us. It's like they trying to force people to believe what they want us to believe. Not the truth, but what they want us to believe. We're not able to question things that don't make sense, according to them. That's stupid. So, I'm just supposed to believe everything that you say. No, it don't work like that, baby. Before these people start coming down to the internet with all this drama, when the story was just it, people believed it. But when they tried to force it on people, people started to look into it and do some research. That's what I did. I could have put a cute video together of all the documentation, all the court and stuff. I ain't got time for that because I just got an opinion. Why y'all trying to force this on people? Talking about hashtag surviving the petties. That surviving R. Kelly documentary got y'all messed up in the head. Everybody want to run with that. We got to get this out there, people. We got to put it out there. Use the hashtag. You're not going to win on the internet. It's not up to the internet to decide whether she's telling the truth or not. Okay? She's already outnumbered. Nicki Minaj has 127 million followers on Instagram alone. So, baby, you are already outnumbered, okay? We're not talking about Twitter and Facebook. You know what I'm saying? This just Instagram alone. 127 million followers. And everybody is not a barb. I'm not a barb. I don't believe this stuff. That's just the bottom line. I do not believe what this lady is saying. And when people say her story is consistent, lies. No, it's not. You sitting up here trying to convince the internet of something. Girl, you need to be trying to convince the authorities, not the internet. This stuff is crazy. If y'all can get this pushing on the internet, y'all gonna bring down Nicki Minaj. That's not gonna happen. These people didn't even bring down R. Kelly. R. Kelly is sitting in jail on allegations. And he's innocent. Those girls chose to be with that man. That man didn't abuse them women. No, that's a lie. And if anybody did their research, they'll know that. If anybody paid attention to all this stuff that these women have been saying on the internet, their stories aren't consistent. Hell, even Tasha K is backpedaling. She knows now that those girls are clout chasing. She just blasts Azriel. And she has also said the case is not a strong case. We know that. We've been trying to tell y'all that. But we see, what y'all do is y'all go on what these people say. And then y'all want to come back after y'all find out that it's a lie and apologize. How you going to do that? How you going to slander somebody, lie on people, put out all these rumors on these people and all these videos, and then later on come back and apologize? No, you do your research first, baby. People are losing their lives out here over a lie. People are being incarcerated over lies. People do lie. They lied on Emmett Till. They lied on Brian Banks. Look at what the woman did in Rosewood. Tore up a whole town. That was a true story. They lied on Bill Cosby. Come on now. And there's a lot of other women that does this. Women do lie. Let me explain something to y'all. We the people know this stuff ain't true. We just try to stay out of it and let the white folks figure it out. And let Jennifer work her own thing out. But see, Jennifer is trying to force this on us. Jennifer is trying to convince the internet to believe all these crazy stories when the stories don't add up. This is malicious intent, people. This is manipulation that these people trying to force us to believe. I'll give you an example. Jesse Smollett. We the people knew that he was lying. Us black people tried to stay out of it. We said we're going to let the white folk work this out. Cause this stuff don't add up. It don't make no sense. You done came down to the internet to tell us that you were so hungry at 3, 4 o'clock in the morning. You done left your condo in the middle of the winter in Chicago in 20-degree weather to go to Subway and get a sandwich. And out of nowhere, 2 Trump supporters with MAGA hats on run up to you with a cup of bleach and attack you. Really? We didn't believe that. But Jesse Smollett forced it on us. We did our research. We already knew it wasn't true, though. So we digged a little deeper. And we started making videos. And voila. He done got arrested. Y'all, Jennifer is not being honest. Okay? She's lying. And it's not left up to the internet to believe her stories because she is already lost on the internet. Okay? And I'm going to tell y'all another thing. She was already damaged way before she met Kenneth Petty, thanks to her mama. Okay? And another thing, if it's so important to her to get this justice and bring all this stuff to light, all this harassing, why hasn't she had these other people arrested who she claimed violated her? Because according to Jennifer, she had gotten violated way before the Kenneth Petty allegations came about. Shabbat. Girl, you want me to believe that you were sitting up there trying to set some toilet paper on fire. You also want me to believe that you done hit him with a contact solution bottle and boom, he done lost his balance and fell between the twin beds and you struck out running like you was running off a plantation. Really? Girl, I'm going to tell y'all something. The courts didn't even believe her. They didn't know whose side to take. So what they did was, because he was a black man, they charged him anyway. Because if they believed her 100%, there wouldn't have been no plea deal. It wouldn't have been no attempted. It would have been just that, what she said it was. These are the type of videos that they get when they just don't shut up and leave well enough alone. When you keep talking and running your mouth and creating all this drama and chaos, people go to digging and researching. And voila, we find out the truth. Jennifer is not being honest. Period.
Right, and they're still trying to discredit the email, and I have to say again, I didn't get contacted by any law enforcement, by any courts, by anybody in regards to Kenneth Petty not registering. They wouldn't contact me because that part of his case is doesn't concern me. He went to jail for what he did to me. His plea deal, I have nothing to do with his plea deal, right? His plea deal is with the state of New York. That email that I got from the victim's advocate is because the marshals had just knocked on my door and they heard that I was being harassed to recant my story. And like I said in the beginning, the only thing that they could offer me at that time was witness protection. But because I was so confused about all the stuff that was going on, I thought in order for me to go to witness protection, I'd have to be a witness for them. And definitely at that present time, I wasn't trying to speak about anybody. I wasn't trying to be what they call, a snitch or a snake or whatever it is that you want to call. That was my mind frame. Like, damn, like, I don't want nobody to go to jail. I don't want nobody to get in trouble. I don't want, but at the same token, not even reflecting on myself, like the stuff that I had been through, the fact that I had just sat on my couch with these two white old people that I would have seen at a golf club and never thought that they were actual U.S. Marshals. You know what I'm saying? Like, sitting on my couch telling them, like, look, this is the third place I've moved. It was just people speaking on behalf of Kenny. I have since had the U.S. Marshals come track me down because they got word that I was being harassed to recant my story. I have moved since March. I have moved 4 times due to people approaching my children. My daughter was out one night with some friends at a club and some random guy approached her talking about he knows who she is and, he knows who her mother is, so she must know who Zoo is. She got really afraid and she ran. I honestly, truly do not care what happens between Nikki and whoever she chooses to marry or be with. If they're happy, I want them to be happy. I just want them to leave me alone. I want his lawyers to stop calling me. I want people to stop harassing me. I have since heard that that because I chose not to take the money that they offered, that they are offering that money for my head. I have no true knowledge of how real this is, but being I was offered to be put in witness protection, but that would mean that I would be away from all of my family and my children, and I chose not to do that.
But it has to end.
Can you do a documentary film? Can you do one?
Oh, I am. We're doing it now.
Okay.
There's so much footage to collect, and if people knew how many victims I actually talked to, sifting through all of that, and then from that is jumping off into other people who we weren't even looking at. And now my organization is turning damn near into a full-on investigative team.
Mm.
Like, my top investigator was Nosy Ho Live. She's the one that broke the story on surviving the petty. She's the one that broke the hashtag.
Wow.
Shout out to Nosy Ho Live. And we've been working with the victim, Jen, who has been being threatened, her and her children.
Oh my God.
On the internet. And guess what? After that last threat came through and those last phone calls came through, U.S. Marshals traced it back. It was Nicki Minaj that called her.
What?
Nicki called that woman herself. And there is now evidence of it, and the Marshals have it. Yeah. All because she wanted Jen to recant so that they could wipe away the conviction for attempted rape against her by Kenneth Petty, so that he could finally get off the sex offender registry list, and Nicki don't have to be embarrassed at the fact that she's running around with a dude on a registry. Now kids.
Wow.
I still don't understand how it got flagged in the first place. With all that money that she got,
Well, I do know this.
And she couldn't pay somebody to hide that?
I do know
She
this.
couldn't have registered quietly?